Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be running down a bunch of new makeup that literally released just recently that is so good. If you guys are looking at the new releases and wondering which ones should I pick up, I'm going to run down just a few that honestly are really good, and I really love them. So these are going to be only items that have released pretty recent. Some of them might be from December, but for the most part, it's pretty recent makeup. So we're going to go through everything that I have on my desk. I don't have that many items, but I do have some pretty damn good ones. So this is literally stuff that has just recently released. This isn't really my favorites video. I'm also going to do a favorites video of stuff that I've been using like non-stop on a daily basis. But these are items that have recently released that I really like. So we're going to run down a few eyeshadow palettes first, and I only have like 3 of them here. There's a few other ones that I really like, but for the sake of this video and not making it extremely long, I only picked 3 that I really like that just recently released that I think you guys would not have any issue if you guys purchased. The first one is this one right here from Natasha De Nona. So this is the Sunrise palette. This is her brand new release. This is her cheapest palette that I've ever seen Natasha De Nona come out with. I think it's $65 US. I believe it's 65. And this palette is so good. I have been using it nonstop since I purchased it. Like, I literally have done so many looks with this. So a lot of the looks do go on more of the red side. Like, even if you use some of the brown, sometimes it shifts a little bit red for you. So most of your looks are going to go into more of the mauvish burgundy kind of looks. That's basically what you get with this palette for the most part. You can use some of these neutrals and stay away from that, but I've seen like anytime I want to do like a darker look, I usually get some of these like darker tones and it does go a little mauvey on me. But I love this palette. The quality of this palette is so good. I use it nonstop, and I definitely think that if you guys are looking at some of the new releases and these colors speak to you, yes, it is definitely worth it. So now this palette released from Colourpop earlier in the year. I think it was in the beginning of the year, and this is the It's My Pleasure from Colourpop. This is a purple, primarily purple palette. They've come up with a bunch of different versions of this already. There's like a pink one, there's an orange one, there's a bunch of different ones coming out. I think there's even a green one. This quality is so good. If you guys like the purples, I love this palette. It is so worth the money. I think it does a beautiful job. I think it's only $12, and they have an array of different options. So if you like purple, there's a purple one. There's also a green one. So anything you guys like, they have a bunch of different ones, and the quality is amazing. And I use this anytime I want to go for a purple look. I kind of tend to pick that one because it gives you really pretty purple looks. So now another palette that I have really been using a lot is this one right here. So this is from Dominique Cosmetics, and this is the Rustic Glam. It's what I have on my eyes today. I wanted to play with the blacks and kind of do like a smoky look. So that's what I did. But this palette is so beautiful. I've been using this palette a lot lately. I feel like all of the colors mesh really well together. I feel like I've been able to come up with some really cool looks. And besides the fact that I've come up with cool looks, they've been different looks. Like I don't get the same look every time I jump into this palette, which is something that, you know, some of the other palettes, sometimes you're going to get very similar looks. This one, I always get something different. I've gone into the greens, I've gone into the blues, I've made purple looks. Today I'm doing a primarily dark black look. The only shade in this whole palette that doesn't blend as good as the other ones is the black shade. It blends good. It's just not the best blend black I've ever used, but it did a good job. I mean, I have it on today. You guys can see. The only problem with the black, in my opinion, is because it has like the sparkles in it, you kind of have to spray your brush, otherwise all the sparkles fall on your face. And then when you spray the brush, the blend becomes a little harder with the black. So that is the only issue that I've seen with the black shadow. However, I did get it to work on my eyes today, and I really do love this palette. I've done so many different variations of looks with it, so that's why I think it's so worth it. So those are the 3 eyeshadow palettes I'm going to talk about in this video. So those are 3 new releases that have been really awesome. We're going to talk about a few concealers now, because there was a few that came on the market this year that I think are really good. The first one has to be this one. This one is from Jeffree Star. This is his Magic Star Concealer. This is a great concealer. Honestly, guys, this is really good. I like this better than I like the Shape Tape, which is very strange. I know a lot of people love Shape Tape. Shape Tape's a really good concealer, and it probably has more coverage than this one, but it's not as hydrating. This one gives you more of a hydrated under eye, and it does very good coverage. So this guy has been awesome. It's definitely worth you checking out if you guys are interested in concealer. This is a really good option, and it works amazing. Another really good one is from the drugstore, and that's this one from L'Oreal. I just talked about this in my drugstore video that if you guys didn't see it already, you should check it out. I talk about all the good stuff that I found at the drugstore. And this guy's so good. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This concealer covers really good, doesn't dry out my under eyes. I actually have it on today and it looks so beautiful. I tend to grab this a lot. Like even if I'm filming, I'll just grab this one because I know the coverage is good. I know it's not going to look cakey under my eyes. And what else do we want in a concealer but that? So I honestly love this. If you guys are looking for a good drugstore option, this is really, really good. And the last one I'm going to talk to you guys about is this one. So this is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. So this concealer is really good. The only problem that I've had with this concealer is that if I bring it down too far on my face, I feel like I will start seeing it get into my pores. So this is a concealer that I like to keep on the under eye area only. And if I use it as a spot concealer, I will only spot conceal where it needs to go. But like I said, it's a very, very good concealer. I love the fact that it comes in this stick format. I've destroyed it, as you guys can see. This thing has been used. But yeah, I definitely really love that it's in a stick format. It makes it a lot easier when I'm trying to spot conceal, and I have taken this with me on trips and stuff. I've been able to use this so easily, and I've thrown it in my purse, and I've used it when I was out, and I've gone to the bathroom, and I've just kind of like spot concealed certain areas. But like I said, when I put it on as concealer, I like to just keep it up here. I don't like to bring it down because I feel like it does emphasize a little texture if I bring it too low. So that is the only thing with that, but it's a really, really, really good concealer. So we're going to talk about one mascara, and that is because there really is only one mascara this year that I have been obsessed with. And guys, this is a really good mascara. So this one right here. It's from Pat McGrath, and it's the Fetish Eyes. It's what I have on today, and it's what I've been wearing on a daily basis. I've been using this so much. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise is still a fantastic mascara, and I still use it. But you know how like when you get a new thing, you're like using that one all the time, especially if it's really good? That's how I feel about this Pat McGrath one. I literally am grabbing it every day, and I love it. I think it does an amazing job. It makes my lashes look so big and full, and I love it, and it's so good. It's a little on the pricey side, guys, but it definitely does a really good job. And if you are like me who loves mascara, this is a really good investment. I don't wear fake lashes, so to me, my lashes need to be big and pretty, and I can't deal with mascaras that just coat the lashes. I need something that's gonna bring them up and make them look bigger, and I feel like that one does the job. So when we talk about face palettes, I found one face palette this year that I really love, even more than even some other face palettes that I've picked up this year, and that's this one from NARS. This is the Hot Nights palette. I believe it's limited edition. It's not going to be around forever, but this is so good. Now what I love about this is this bronzer here really bronzes your skin. It makes you look really bronze, and it gives you like a very it gives you a very sensual kind of bronze. It's very like, look at me, I'm like super bronze. It's a really pretty bronzer color. The highlights in here are pretty insane. They look very vibrant on the skin. They give a really, really nice glow, and I love these colors. I find myself using this palette a lot. So like, let's say I'm going to the office and I don't want a super dramatic eye, I'll jump into this shade right here and just kind of smear it all over the lid, and then I'll just put on mascara, a little eyeliner, and I'm good to go, and it looks beautiful. And if I'm gonna go out at night, I just grab this color and throw it out to the outer edge and just smoke it up a little bit, and it looks amazing. So this is a very versatile palette, but it gives you that day to night look. And for me, bronzer should always be like bronze, so I don't really care that it's like a darker bronzer because I just like that bronze look. So to me, this is an amazing new release. So we're going to talk about 3 foundations, and these are 3 pretty new releases. I think one of them released in December, but still I'm going to talk about it because it's really good. So that's this one right here from Mercier. This is the Flawless Lumière Radiance-Perfecting Foundation. I've told you guys about this before. You guys know I really like this. I'm almost done with it. It's like down to here, and I think I've only had it since December. This is a really, really, really good foundation. It gives you a lumi look. It gives you a nice medium coverage. You can build it up, and it looks great. So I'm not going to waste too much time on that one because I have spoken about it a lot. I've also spoken about this one a lot. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This was released this year as well, but I did want to mention this one. it might have been released in December, but I wanted to mention this one because it's a pretty new release and it's really, really good. And I mentioned it in my drugstore video as well. If you guys want to see more about this one, I talk about it there, but I could not do the video without talking about those two because they're both really, really good and they are very, very recent releases. Now, the one that I picked up this year that I think I'm pretty impressed with, which I honestly didn't think that this brand would impress me that much, is this one from Bare Minerals. So this is the Complexion Rescue Foundation Stick. This is so good. I didn't think that I would like this and I love it. I use this on a daily basis. I get a sponge, I wet it, I put this on my face and then I blend it out. It looks very natural, but it gives you a really nice coverage and it just looks really great on my skin. I can wear this and people will not know really that I have foundation on, but they will see that it looks like my skin looks flawless. And I've had people tell me before, oh my God, your skin looks so good. And I'm like, it's my foundation, you know. So this is a great foundation. It works really good and it's more for people who want something that's easy to put on, because I feel like this is a really easy application and it's fast and it's pretty and it gives you a nice medium coverage, and I think it's... So let's talk about one blush palette. This blush palette I got in my BoxyCharm and I love it. So this is from Alamar Cosmetics and this is their blush trio. I got this one. It has like these more peachy tones. When I saw the peachy tones, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like peach on my blush, like blush peachy blushes. I wasn't sure if that was gonna look any good on me, but this looks really, really pretty. I really honestly love them. Obviously, I jump into this one the most because this is more of a color that I like to wear in blush, but these peachy tones look really nice too. And I actually, the other day, I did more of like a red dramatic eye and I used this peach color and I love the way it looked. It looks so cool. But this one here is called the Colorette Blush Trio in Fair Light and I really love it. It's beautiful. Works really great. So let's talk about two different lip products. Now this is a lip product that I honestly should have talked about in my drugstore video because this is so good and I forgot. So this is from Loreal. I think I really like Loreal. I'm starting to think that that might be my drugstore go-to brand. So this is from L'Oreal Paris and this is an amazing, amazing, amazing lipstick. So if you guys see me wearing a red lip, I usually grab this one. This formula is interesting. It's almost like a wet formula when you put it on, but not like a liquid lip wet. It's almost like it feels like you're putting on like a watered down liquid lip, but it's still giving you a nice coverage. And then as it dries, but it doesn't dry all the way. You are gonna get a little bit of transfer, but it's so comfortable on the lips. It's such a different formula. It feels really, really nice and it looks amazing. This is a really good product and I'm gonna put it down below. I am gonna list it down below so you guys can find it. If you guys wanna try one of these out, I definitely would recommend it, especially if you're somebody who likes liquid lips, but you don't like that drying feeling of liquid lips. This is really good and the price point is really good. Now this one, I actually got in my BoxyCharm just recently too, and I've been using this all the time. This is from Dominique Cosmetics and it's their Lemonade Collection Lip Gloss. The color I got was Peach Tea. I have it on today on top of Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this. This is beautiful. It gives you a nice gloss, but it's not like a sticky gloss. It just feels like you have gloss on, and when you look at it, you're like, wow, I do have gloss on, but your lips don't feel sticky or goopy or anything like that. It's a really nice, very, very subtle gloss, and it feels really nice on the lips. It's very hydrating, and it looks amazing. I really, really, really love this guy a lot. It's really, really good. So the last one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is a highlighter palette that literally shocked me this year. You guys just recently saw a video of me trying this, but I have been using this for at least 3 weeks now, and I like this a lot. This is from e.l.f. So this is the Glow Gleam Beam Highlighter. It's a very difficult name to say, but it's such a good highlighter. This palette works awesome. I actually have it on today. This beam that you guys see on my cheeks is from this palette. This is a really, really, really good palette. I honestly really, really enjoy it a lot, and it gives me a really awesome glow, and I really honestly like it. So yeah, these are all new releases that I really, really, really enjoy. I'm gonna mention one more thing to you guys. This is something I recently got in PR. So this product I've only used 3 times, but guys, I really feel like the quality is really nice, and I really like the bristles on this. So this is from Doll 10, and these are their new eyeshadow set, and this is a collaboration with the YouTuber MAKEUPMOLLY. If you guys follow her, she's a really, really sweet YouTube artist, and she also has an awesome Instagram account. So this is an 8-piece brush collection, and it's launching on June 27th, and it's $39, and you get 8 different eyeshadow brushes. And guys, this is an eyeshadow brush that I like. It's a very soft bristles. These are soft bristles. Sometimes when I even use the Morphe ones are a little bit more scratchy, and I've noticed that I kind of like put them aside lately. I use my Sigma brushes, I'll use Luxie brushes, and sometimes the Morphe ones kind of stay aside, and these are really nice because the bristles are super, super soft. So when you use them, you don't feel like they're scratching your eyes. And when I saw that this was $39, and I've used this already 2 or 3 times, I was kind of like, damn, I've got to mention this because it really is a nice deal. If you guys are looking for brushes and you want to get like one of those starter brush sets, this might be a really good option instead of like Morphe. You're getting softer brushes for your eyes that work really nice. I created this look using them. They were very easy to use, and I really like them. I don't know if they come with this pouch or not, but in PR we got it with the pouch, and they're really good. I don't know. These are really, really awesome. I'll list them down below as well because they really are great. So I do recommend these highly if you guys want to try out a brush set and you're on a budget and you don't want to spend that much money. Definitely these are really good. So, and you guys will see me using them a lot more because anyways, guys, that is all I have for you guys on this video. I hope it was able to help you. These are a bunch of new releases that are really, really awesome, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give me your thumbs up, leave me your comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.